My greetings to you all. My name is Netamba Smelana. So today I'll be talking about my movement practitioner. So my chosen movement practitioner is Peter Brook, who's known as Peter Stephen Paul. Peter Brook was born on 25 March 1925 in London. He was the son of immigrant scientists from Russia. Brook loved learning since he was young because he made and performed his own 4-hour version of Shakespeare's Hamlet at the age of 7. He got glandular infection, which makes him to move to Switzerland for 2 years. After he recovered from glandular infection, he became one of the youngest undergraduates at Oxford University. He also wrote scripts for TVs and introduced to London audience his first professional stage production in Marlowe's Dr. Faustus. At the age of 21, his first production as stated for theatre. So he worked at the Covent Garden directing opera as well as designing the sets and costumes for his productions. He directed plays with prominent actors including Laurence Olivier in Titus, Andrew Nikias and Schofield in King Lear. He also directed the film version of this production. So he directed a season of experimental theatre with the Royal Shakespeare Company, and the season was called Theatre of Cruelty, a name taken from the works of Antonin Artaud. And after his highly successful production, Brock went to Paris and founded the International Center of Theatre Research. He wanted to find a new form of theatre that could speak to people worldwide theatre which was truly universal. So in the 1980s and 1990s, Brock saw a variety of his production staged, both Europe and America. He directed the Cherry Orchard first in Paris and then later in 1988. Typically for Broad, his choices were anything but traditional. Lastly, he wrote an important book which was called The Empty Space in 1968 and was the director of over 60 productions, including an acclaimed production of Bizet's opera Carmen. So there was my movement practitioner I chose, who was who has movement and dance for theater and film and wrote many books about movement. So you must go and follow him on his page. Thank you.